And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna explain this to you, because the more money you make, the more problems that you have to face. The older that you get, the more responsibilities that you have. And when it comes to being stuck in a rut, you don't appreciate the things that you have right now. Whatever works for someone else, it may not work for you. Other people may achieve something that you want and you become jealous, but instead you don't actually learn from other people. Instead, you don't learn from other people and you just see the end result. You don't see what they did to actually get there. If you've been looking on TikTok recently, I've been following this creator called Mylin's Mind, and she told everyone that when you do nothing, that's when your best ideas and ways of how to solve problems. And there are ways of how you can solve your problems when you're relaxed, because the older that you get and the more money you make, you face more pressure, and you have more pressure to always solve problems quickly. And when you're able to relax, you're able to think of things for a longer period of time, and you need to make time for yourself. People always say that you need to have a routine and you need to be consistent, and that is important, but what you need to do, you need to have a routine and you should try something new. Because the thing is, if you're doing something all the time and you know something isn't working, then it's always good to switch things up, because you can see if one thing works, and if it doesn't, you try something else. And when it comes to being stuck in a rut, I'm going to say this clearly to you, that the things that bother you back then in the past, they don't bother you now, but the things that bother you now, they won't bother you in the future. And the things that you're so worried about, it won't affect you, because it's only temporary, it's not permanent, it's not something that will bother you forever. I might have said this earlier, that you shouldn't be jealous of other people, you should appreciate what you have now. And when you learn from other people, you take what works for them and you try and do that for yourself, because other people, they can't want what you want more than you do, and you have to actually do it for yourself, because no one else is actually going to do it for you. And when no one else is going to do it for you, it just means that you need to do what you said you're going to do. And being stuck in a rut is because you're ashamed of something that you've done,